Hey everyone, welcome back to the Power Rangers vlog.
Give me a moment. Actually, I feel better now. Sorry about the light thing. That was actually the theme of what the villain was using throughout this episode, as the episode was catching some rays. We were going back to the search for the Silver Ranger, with mostly Ivan and Chase and Kendall are trying to find him, while Tyler is showing Coda that type of sink nozzle, you know, like the snake thing. Coda being scared because snake. And Shelby is basically serving to an elderly woman. We soon discovered, after the snake goes crazy, that the elderly woman is Kendall's grandmother. Sorry, I'm trying to look for her name. I know I put it on here. Sorry, I don't remember at this moment, sorry. She came by because, one, she is the type of person who is more of the do-it-yourself type of person, saving money. And secondly, she found an old artifact, a shield-like object at the time, which Coda knows what it is. As they travel to see where this shield came from. Coda's old cave, where he used to live. So, where was he back during the Bike Riding Rangers episode? I don't remember here's the title. Because they were on a cliff. Coda fell off a cliff, so why are they somewhere in some little forest region? Covered up. And no one found this because there were markings all over the wall, not touched. And yeah, it was all fascinating with the cave art and stuff, and Coda was always given a warning by his grandfather not to cross this line of rocks, which they were just a bunch of small pebbles in the caves. So I'm thinking, come on, some caveman had to literally just walk across the small rocks to see what it is. Yeah, they crossed it to see a trapdoor with a bone in it. How advanced was caveman technology back then when a bone was used to secure a door in place? They moved the bone and we discovered there was a monster sealed inside of it. Our villain of our monster of the week, a monster named Leisure. When I first saw it, I'm thinking, you guys couldn't think of an idea for a Hawaiian-themed monster to be in this episode. That you literally they sealed it in a cave. And Leisure's power? Anyone who gets hit by her rays turns extremely lazy. Which, in the time of cavemen, it makes sense. You need to be active and moving to survive. Shelter, food, and all that stuff. But nowadays, are we sure some of the people aren't okay with being lazy? Well, the laser beam hit every ranger except Kendall and Coda, due to Coda and Kendall's luckiness of getting through. And that's mostly it. Philip wasn't there, so yeah. All the other rangers were doing the, yay, it's fun, we can have fun! Anybody wants to... Yeah, all vacation-like attitude. And we also learned that you could, even if the light is still on and you've been hit, you're still affected. And if you walk into the light, you'll be infected too. So, lucky for Kendall, she had some jackets and stuff to cover themselves up, cover those two selves up with the shielding of the sunlight. At the same time, over at Heckle's base, he's wondering what the hell's going on, yelling at Loafer, the other monster, which is, what a shock! What are the coincidences that Sledge captured the twin monster? Tell me, what are the odds of that? Also, somebody tell me, how did a bunch of cavemen capture this monster? I want to know. This is actually something more interesting. How did the cavemen did it? We also learned that humans are not immune to the light, but monsters are. So that's kind of sad. And it was also Cassandra and Curio's idea to take the Rangers' Energems while they're all happy fun times. Which, it started to turn into like a little bit of a music video when one of the Rangers starts singing. I wanted the face palm, but it wasn't a full music video. It was just a little quick jingle song and showing the Rangers, Cassandra, and Curio riding bikes. That, you can't take anything of this seriously, but I'm being serious. That's what happened in the episode. Back at the museum where everybody being all, yay! With only Kendall's grandmother doing most of the work there. We learn how did the cavemen defeat it, Leisure. That shield that her grandma brought was a reflective lens that can cure them all. Kendall built a device to fire a laser. They just need to flash a light at it to cause it to basically heal everyone. It didn't work. They soon discovered you need a second lens. And because Kendall asked her grandmother for help for this idea to solve it, her grandmother's idea, take a lens off her glasses, put it on the bottom lens, and voila, cured everyone. So, how did the cavemen learn how to make glass? I want to know! This is so big questioning. How did these cavemen solve the problem? They were able to stop the monster by hitting it with a laser with a light reflection and seal it in a cave. I'm sorry. It's just that thought's going to keep going through my head. And the last thing I've seen that made me just hit my head off of where I'm at, I have seen our Rangers hula dancing with the grass skirts and the leis and everything. It is weird when they're in their morph costumes and just doing the hula dance. I'm pretty sure that the creators are like, okay, we see this scene, we need to use it. We need to use it. I don't care how, we're going to try to find a way to work this in. Well, at least we learned that you could wear the protective gear, morph, and you'll still be safe. As Kodo was basically doing all the fighting. While Kendall went and morphed, got into her Zord, and flew up into space to beat the crap out of Leisure. Did a final strike on Leisure, hitting her back in the earth while she's blown up, and cured everyone of their laziness. And we got the usual beatdown, except our Rangers didn't get into any Zord to beat down on Loafer. They just did one final strike and boom, Loafer died. It ended off on two notes from the villain side. Cassandra and Curio were going to go on Hawaii vacation, which doesn't make any sense because, okay, I might as well state this because it's going to be a comparison to Sentai, but in Sentai version, Curio and Cassandra can turn to humans, so that would make sense. They have not once tried to do a human disguise look, so they're going to walk around Hawaii looking like that? Heckle just took the tickets off, and putting those two to work cleaning up the whole ship, while the tickets are going to go to the Minions. Now that's something I actually want to see. Minions on vacation in Hawaii. They get through the freaking scanners, since they're made out of metal. And the last thing from the Rangers side, they got a message from the Silver Ranger. He needs all their info on their weaponry, their Zords, all that, because the Dark Energem is appearing and he needs their help. Does anyone else feel like something bad's going to happen? Like the Silver Ranger is not who he is, but he is the dark variation just disguised to look good? Dolman hiding in the corner, basically raising his hand saying he's going to call that one out too. So if the next episode is if they have a fake Silver Ranger, those that you know, we called it and we will dance in front of the camera to prove it.
I'll shake my money maker.
I'm not. I'm just going to gouge my eyes out. This episode, like, so weird and it doesn't make sense with all the whole things. Like, the monsters theme makes sense, but what's its purpose? It just wanted to make everyone lazy on the planet even before Heckle's idea kicked in. How did a bunch of cavemen were able to defeat Leisure and put her in a cave? And I think the lesson of the video of this week's was either don't be lazy or listen to your grandparents.
Or your elders in general.
Yeah, listen to your elders. And I couldn't tell. It's too schizophrenic on that idea. So the question of the video would be... The serious one will be... How did a bunch of cavemen capture Leisure? I want to know! This is serious! So you're wondering, if that's a serious one, what's the joke one? Who's going to think the Silver Ranger is not the real Silver Ranger? Because either you guys seen it already in some other area of the country, because I'm already finding out some people are watching this, and I'm not able to see it over in America. So is the Silver Ranger the real Silver Ranger? He just wants all their info, so there, as soon as he says, I'm really evil, and I know how to defeat you all, he's going to be like that. Or is he just saying, I need your help, I need all this info, so there I can corporatize my technology with your technology? Is it going to be one of those two ideas? Leave your comments below on what you want to say. If you want to see more videos, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until then, this is Rasa signing out.